Greetings, friends, fellow Americans, and patriots. A lot of you have known on in Washington lately. Our nation's debt exceeds $16 trillion and has no end. Our government has broken their oath to defend the Constitution and uphold political offices and continue to embezzle money from us while we sit idle and do nothing. That time has changed. Better days. Our government has tried to detain us with the National Defense Authorization Act, which has been repealed by Senator Mark Uber. Obamacare still violates the First Amendment and women's rights while companies are forced to pay and fines just to stay open. Better days are coming. Monsanto's just passed a law in the House where you, the consumer, have no right to know what is in their product in genetic modified foods. Let them not pass. The politicians we elect have stolen from us, cheated us, and lied to us. They have stolen our wealth, our freedom, our prosperity, and happiness. Better days are coming. Our military continues to take orders from a foreign government known as the United Nations. They have broken their oath to defend the Constitution, our laws, and our ways of life. Supreme law of the land, our Constitution. You're probably wondering why I am telling you all this. It is because it's our job to retake our nation. That is where you and I come in. It is our generation to defend our freedom, our way of life from enemies of liberty. I call upon all to see the truth of your government and to challenge your government. I call upon all Americans to resolve your differences and work together to defeat the enemies of liberty, domestic and foreign. Better days are coming. I call upon the military and the 56 sheriffs who support the Constitution and are against Obama's gun grab scheme to join us in our march against tyranny. Remember, you are still the people. You are still a part of the republic. You serve us, not them. Let me remind you of that oath that you took as a citizen before you became a soldier. I, insert name, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. It is time for you to uphold your oath. To our congressmen, you were also once the people before you took an oath to defend the Constitution. Until you lost your faith and served another master and have broken your oath to defend the Constitution and our ways of life. Therefore, we the people demand that you pay back the nation's debt. Abolish your Federal Reserve Bank and give full powers of printing gold and silver to the U.S. Treasury. Not Federal Reserve notes. The Federal Reserve note is a violation of the Constitution. Finally, have all forms of government employees and public and political figures resign from office. Let the people hold new and just elections. You will be given a fair trial for your crimes when you resign and meet our demands. We the people are coming for you, Washington. We will no longer put up with this tyranny. We will no longer let you ruin our way of life, our happiness. We will no longer let you take away our happiness, our freedom, our values, our way of life, the Constitution. I ask all Americans to join me to march against all of you to leave weapons at home. This is a peaceful march. We want to show the government that with peaceful actions we can be victorious. All weapons brought on site will be taken away and locked up. We return to you once the march is completed and we retake our government. When the people fear the government, there is tyranny. When the government fear the people, there is liberty. I am Colin Matthews, and I see a whole army of my countrymen here in defiance of tyranny. It is time you have come to fight as free men, and free men you are. What will you do without freedom? Will you fight, or will you run away? Fight and you may die, run and you may live, at least a while. And many years from now, would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance? Just one chance to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they will never take our freedom. March with me, brothers. March and retake our country. Freedom is never free. Better days are coming.